Business leaders keep saying Canada is poor, even poorer than Alabama. Really? Have you ever been to Alabama? It is poor in absolutely every meaningful way based on every metric you can possibly imagine, except the metric our corporate leaders keep using, GDP per capita. So why do haters online keep putting Alabama ahead of Canada? The problem starts with the math. GDP per capita is just a simple fraction, the GDP of an economy divided by the number of people in it. That means you could have an economy where one rich person owns 99% of the wealth, and that economy could still have a high GDP per capita. But it wouldn't be a very nice place to live. There are few rich people in Alabama, but most people are much worse off than Canadians. In Canada's case, our GDP has actually grown quickly in recent years, but our population has grown even faster. From 2019 to 2024, Canada brought in many temporary and low-skilled workers. They don't produce as much economic activity as an engineer or a nurse, so our denominator grew much more than our economic output. Ironically, the folks who lobbied the government to bring in more temporary workers include many of the same business leaders who are now criticizing Canada's stagnant GDP per capita numbers, the stagnation caused by the policies they recommended. Now, if you look at just about any other number, any number that would meaningfully tell you how well our economy is doing, Canada does better than the US. Canada's median wealth is higher than the US. Not just higher than Alabama's, higher than the US. Life expectancy, infant mortality rate, educational attainment, poverty levels, all better in Canada. A lot of the things that make for a good life, all of them are in Canada's favor. So why do so many of our business, finance, and tech leaders keep talking about GDP per capita? And why does our corporate American-owned media keep reporting this stat? Because their policy prescriptions, deregulation, and reduced taxes on capital and wealth are designed to replicate the American economic model. A model where big finance, big tech, and other large corporate interests enrich themselves at the expense of the rest of us. That might be good for them, but it isn't good for the country. Because on just about every measure that matters, Canada is already way ahead.